Hello everybody, I hope you did your dribbling drills for week 1 because you'll be ready for week 2. If you did not, make sure you complete those before you look into week 2. Alright, no, but I'm glad you did. Again, Coach Bo, Coach Bo Athletics. I am going to start off week 2 with, again, using the basketball that fits my hand, 29.5. I'm an adult, okay? I'm an adult male, so after 7th grade it turns into 29.5, okay? What we did last week, to recap, is we dribble with our right and left hand with a good athletic stance. What we did, we used our fingertips, we dribbled 10 times, outside of our body on the right, switch that to our left stance, outside our body, offhand, 10 times, 3 sets, twice a day, okay, for 7 days. That's what we did. Now, what do we do here? Let's add something to that. So week 2, we're gonna add a crossover, okay, and we're gonna add directional dribbling. Okay, I know how to do right, I know how to do left. Crossover means I need to cross the ball over to my other hand. I don't know if people even know that. I'm crossing it from left to right or right to left. Why do I want to do that? I want to get used to being able to do that so when I get really proficient at it, I can go quickly around somebody to score, to be around, I can go to another level. And that's later, but we're going to teach you how to start that dribble, okay? So, ball's here. What I want to teach you guys here is, now, you have the athletic stance, and crossover is a dance, okay? And what I mean by dancing, you become a dancer when you play basketball to be a good basketball player. I don't know what that means. I'm not a break dancer, you're not a ballet dancer. You are a dancer, okay? Because dribbling is a rhythm. Okay? So when I dribble, I am basically trying to put the defender to sleep. And what I mean is, I want to catch them off guard so eventually I'm able to go around them because they lock themselves into dancing with the ball. Okay? It's like rocking a baby to sleep to a point where you're sleeping, and then you go. Okay? So I want to make sure you have that down. How do I get to that crossover I just did? I am rocking. So, what I want you to do, right now, I want you to raise your calves, your shoulder apart, and just step left, right. You just raise your calves. Okay? You're going to do this, and time yourself, count to 30. It's all going to make sense. And what I'm not doing is, I'm not stomping, I'm not taking my legs up, I'm just basically calf raising toes. Okay, shoulder apart. Man, my right foot's forward because I'm right hand dominant. That's why it's here. You do the same with your left. Okay, very simple. Don't panic. Okay, eyes up. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the right, come right hand. Okay, so now I got to be able to transfer this ball from my right to my left. This is still too high. We talked about it in week 1. I have to be below my waist, and I got to transfer this ball to get it a little faster over there. Does it transfer the ball mean I throw it down real fast? No, that's out of control. Okay, this is out of control. Okay, I still have to be on my waist and transfer it. So my fingertips play again. Right foot out, up. So I'm transferring over. So this is the drill I'm going to give you. Your right hand, right? You're going to make sure left hand's ready to catch. I'm going to lean out and then lean in and catch left. I'm just going to, for this drill, out, in, out, in, out, in. Okay? Take my right, almost pulling back to my left 20 times. So, in, get low, in. Low. Okay? But coach, how do I go left to right? Easy. Switch feet. So now the ball's my left hand. And I do the same thing. $20 times. Okay? For that purposes, I just want 2 sets of 20 on the right, 2 sets of 20 on the left, okay? And I want that done twice a day. Just those parts alone. Morning, afternoon, night, morning, night. Okay? Everybody got that one. Ball in your waist, use your fingertips. Okay? It will make sense. Now, in the game, you do this. You start walking, turns to travel, all there. We're not worried about that yet. We'll get there next week. Okay? Now, I have to go back to that rhythm. I'm a dancer. Okay? Now, my rhythm, starting to rock. Okay? Gotta start rocking. Hit the ground, okay? So now, I'm right to left. Now, but coach, you didn't switch your stance. Here's the thing on crossover. That's a very good question. Whoever asked, good question. Now when I do crossovers, I almost get a little bit more even, okay? But if you can look, my right foot is still slightly above my left because when I need to go, I have a foot that steps and goes. It's above, okay? It may not look like that in crossover, but it slightly is. I'm doing it all the time, you see it. So I have to get used, and this is going to be the hardest dribble you learn early on, is to transfer that ball from right to left. Prime example, we're going to use this little ball here as my defender, okay? It's a 28.5. Junior high kids, 7 and under boys, and all ladies should be using it up into adult, right? Not the person in. Okay, if I do my right hand, and I'm learning, when they tell me to go, it's probably gonna go right there to dribble around that person. It's just gonna go. Now my crossover is different though, because when I'm crossing over, I'm rocking. And what's gonna happen is, I gotta figure out the quickest way to get around that person to cut off my right hand. So my right hand is here, and that person's standing in front. I can't go around them. They're right in front of me. So my crossover has to get that person to move a different direction. So they move this way, I will step around the other way. Okay? That's what that's for. So, how to get used to this? Let's have some fun, okay? All right, let's get used to this. You're gonna do this for a whole minute. And don't count, okay? Don't count. I don't want you to get frustrated, because you count, you're gonna get frustrated. And what I'm gonna do, I'm straight ahead, I'm looking. Remember, I've been doing this a while. I have my stance. I need to know where I'm going. And I'm going to rock. And as I get better, I rock. I'm dancing. I'm rocking that defender to sleep. As you're seeing, it's going fingertip back to fingertip. I'm keeping it outside of my body. Once I get better at it, I go faster. But right now, you're learning. Slow down. There's no one telling you to go fast. Do you understand? Slow down. Calm down. If I lose it, my minute's still going. Okay, keep going. If I jump too high, don't get frustrated. Keep going. Do all you can in that minute. Minute stops. Take a deep breath. What could I have done better? Okay, I was going too fast. I kicked the ball. I panicked. I got upset. Okay, set the clock another minute. So, for 2 minutes, I'm gonna dribble. The first minute, I'm warming up. Now the second minute, I'm gonna correct everything that I think I had trouble on, okay? So, second minute, I'm here. But now, I'm really understanding this. It goes back to week 1. I'm using my fingertips. Ball's there. If you have to look down because you're learning, got it, okay? Don't get locked in, glance a little bit, okay? Because eventually, it's coming back to you. The fingertips are a magnet, and the ball comes back to your hands like a magnet, okay? So even if I'm sitting there having a conversation talking, look over there. Hey guys, put yourself in the locker. The fingertips is a magnet. I'm so used to dribbling my fingertips, I don't have to always look down at my hands. The misconception with basketball, so you guys are learning is, I have to look at it or I'm gonna lose it. You can look at it all you want. And you can not look at it. If somebody take the ball out of your hand, you just lost it, okay? We would rather you get used to using it, use your fingertips, okay? So, with that, crossovers, 2 minutes a day, okay? 2 minutes a day, all right? Okay, 2 minutes a day, twice. How many is that one? That's 4 minutes. This is week 2. 4 minutes, 7 days a week, you're gonna do 4 minutes. Again, if you feel like you can advance past that, you work hard. We're not saying don't, but make sure they're quality dribbles. If you want to have somebody time you and you want to do an extra minute, we are okay with that. But if your extra minute looks like this, and you're out of control, you don't have what you're doing there, it's not a quality minute. It's not how fast you dribble, it's not how much you dribble, it's how well you do the drill. It's how my technique looks. If I do an extra minute, it needs to look just like, or even better than the first 2, okay? It needs to look just like that. If not, I need to take a deep breath, step away. I did everything else, I'm done for the day, because I'm not quality, I'm not doing it, okay? So we'll go back to that. Now, we're gonna add what we call a directional dribble, because we have that in mind. So I did a crossover, I'm getting around somebody. My directional dribble is the direction that my first step is gonna go. So I'm here, and what I want you guys to do is take an angle, and that's my angle. I'm going to a direction to get me open. So if I go right, I dribble with the right. So I'm stepping with it. Step pound, step pound, step pound, step pound, step pound. Eventually it looks like this. That's where I'm going. I'm going that direction, all right? I'm going to that direction. I step and pound, okay? Left, going to that direction. For your dribble purposes and drill purposes, this will be 50 times. That seems like a lot. It's really not, okay? It's really not. It's fast. So I'm here, athletic stance. I'm right-handed, athletic to the right. Make sure you're right-handed there, okay? Boom. Boom. I can go there. Or if I'm not comfortable chambering, let's just step a little bit. Just step out. Step out. Some people can do all this and all that. That's next. That way I'm not asking you. I just want you to step out. Step out. Make sure the ball goes with the step. That's 50. Go your left. So when I dribble my left hand, the left steps 2. 50 and 50. Twice a day. You're going to go 100. Okay? So you're going to do 50 in the morning, 50 in the afternoon, or 50 in the afternoon and in the evening, 50 in the morning or in the evening. Okay? And that's what you're there. Because I need to know, I can't just go straight ahead in basketball all the time. I got to be able to take an angle. Sometimes I go right. Sometimes I go left. Next week I'll show you how to go backwards. You know? Show you to go there. Sometimes it happens. But the thing is making sure you know how to get around and drill it. So, in review, what I need to do, okay? I need to do pullbacks, okay? I need to be able to step, pull these back. 2 sets of 20 in the morning, all right, morning and afternoon and evening in the morning, so twice a day, okay? And I do it with my left, okay? Left. Got it? You're there? And I'm crossing over. I'm not counting the crossovers. You count the crossover, you're going to get caught up into making too many mistakes. I'm setting a timer for a minute. If you don't have a timer, use your phone, use something like that, use your computer, whatever you got there, put a little timer on it. Have some time. It's time. I'm not counting your head, just you're there. Now, let's say I do want to be conscious that maybe you don't have a phone, maybe you don't have a computer, okay? In your mind, I would count to 50 seconds. And 50 seconds would be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's speed. That's the speed of a second, like that too. Like that's closer that way. So I want to be conscious of that. So that would be my crossover. So I'm just crossing over for a whole minute. I adjust. I do another one. I'm doing 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Morning. 2 minutes. Afternoon. 2 minutes afternoon or 2 minutes eating. As long as it's twice a day. Again, if you want to add an extra minute, you want to do those things there, you got to make sure that it's a quality. It's quality, okay? Not that you're just out there doing it, okay? It's quality, okay? All right. and we're going to go our directional dribbles, okay? That's where we're stepping with it. Just getting used to getting out, but that's going to be the next step for us. Go left. Good. Now you can mix this one up. I said 2 sets of 20. I think I did 2 sets of 20, 50. Sorry, 50. All right. So that is so. This is going to be directional dribbles. 50 right. 50 left for 2 sets. Control yourself, okay? Make sure you're under control. Don't just try to get through it. Just try to run through it. Like, oh, my favorite cartoon's on. If your favorite cartoon comes on at 9 a.m., don't start doing these drills at 8:55. Okay? Get up, give yourself enough time. Give enough time for it. Give yourself about, I'd say probably a good thing would give yourself about 25 to 30 minutes to complete these. You want to make sure you're warmed up a little bit. 25 to 30 minutes, that gives you a good window of time to get a lot of this stuff done. Okay? So that's going to be 2 sets, 50. Morning, afternoon, afternoon, evening, morning, evening, right? So you have that together. So putting all that together with our first week and putting the crossovers together, putting our right hand pounds, putting our left hand pounds together, using our fingertips is going to take us into the week 3, which is going to lead us into moving with the basketball.